Good morning and welcome to CNN News 18 with me, Ayushman Singh Jamwal. Our top story: with just 4 days to go for the elections, the political battlefield heats up in Bihar. Unemployment has turned into a key plank for all parties as leaders leave no stone unturned to woo voters. The Rashtriya Janata Dal has promised to create 10 lakh jobs if the Mahagathbandhan comes to power. Following the release of the RJD's manifesto, the BJP went even further, promising 19 lakh jobs. Meanwhile, the Chirag Paswan-led Lok Janshakti Party has stated it will create an online portal that connects employers with job seekers.
जब जब बिहार ने इन लोगों पर विश्वास किया है, बिहार के साथ, बिहार के गौरव के साथ विश्वासघात किया गया है। बिहार को लूटकर इन लोगों ने अपने परिवार की तिजोरियां भरी हैं। बिहार में पहले जो सरकारें रही, सिर्फ और सिर्फ झूठे वादे किए।
आप लोग बताओ, 15 साल में नीतीश जी रोजगार दिए, कारखाना लगाए, पलायन रोके, गरीबी मिटाए, किसानों के लिए सिंचाई का व्यवस्था कराए। तो आप बताओ, जो जिसको रोजगार था उसको भी मोदी जी ने छीन लिया, नीतीश जी ने छीन लिया। जो शुगर मिल, पेपर मिल, जूट मिल जो चालू था वो भी बंद हो गया। नीतीश जी, आप थक चुके हो, आपसे बिहार संभलने वाला नहीं है।
पहली कुल्हाड़ी नोटबंदी, दूसरी कुल्हाड़ी जीएसटी, दो कुल्हाड़ी हमारी। और अब कहते हैं 19 लाख युवाओं को हम रोजगार देंगे। अच्छा भैया, 19 लाख युवाओं को रोजगार दोगे तो पिछले 7-8 साल से आप क्या कर रहे थे? पिछले 6 महीने में आपने किया, उससे पहले आपने क्या किया? चुनाव आया तो 19 लाख युवाओं को रोजगार मिलेगा। जैसे पहले कहा था 15 लाख रुपए बैंक अकाउंट में जाएंगे, वैसे कह रहे हैं आप 19 लाख लोगों को रोजगार मिलेगा।
We're joined by Maria Shakil, who's reporting from Ground Zero. Maria, good morning. You've been reporting from Ground Zero and we've seen those massive crowds Tejasvi has been drawing. Is this 10 lakh jobs page gaining traction, and has it caught the NDA off guard?
Not really, because Tejasvi started campaigning long back. It was only recently that we started seeing those visuals on our television screens extensively. And has his popularity caught the NDA off guard? Yes, it certainly has. He was largely dismissed as a leader's son who is the leader himself is in jail, because the JDU, the BJP, is constantly reminding the voters of Bihar of what happened 15 years ago, trying to create that fear that if things go wrong, then it could be the return of the lawless days of Bihar. So Tejasvi Yadav, on the other hand, is talking about issues which are jobs, unemployment, which has essentially become more palpable, particularly with the return of the migrant workforce. Now it remains to be seen, Ayushman, with the Prime Minister here on ground yesterday. He did try to include the BJP cadres. Does it mean that, that because of the vote base that the NDA has, it has a broader vote base, much broader, almost twice the size of that of the Mahagathbandhan parties. The people, if they were to vote on caste lines, has usually voted on caste lines, then there should not be much of a worry for Nitish Kumar. But if the people were to break those caste barriers, which has happened in the past again, as I've been saying, then there could be a surprise in the state of Bihar, because if there is anger against Nitish, there is also someone who is in a position to encash that anger.
Also, Maria, beyond the NDA's track record and Tejasvi's list of promises, is anti-incumbency turning out to be the biggest challenge before Nitish Kumar?
Look, Nitish Kumar has been an extremely popular chief minister of 15 years. I mean, Ayushman, he was seen as this man who was a silent Bihari, the doer, the one who ensured that the sense of Bihari pride or Asmita is restored among the Biharis. So Bihari voter is a very, very sharp, a very, very, politically astute voter. So they have a very different approach to politics than most that I've seen, and I've covered elections in other states. They have this consideration of the state politics much more than that of the center, because, there is a pattern that is often seen in Bihar of voting for a party in the state, and as far as the center is concerned, they may choose completely different parties. So this is the same state which has stood with Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2014, firmly with him again in 2019. But in 2015, they went with the Mahagathbandhan, which was Nitish and Lalu Yadav coming together in that social coalition experiment that they did. 2 years later, of course, as we know, 2017, Nitish Kumar switched sides, went back to the NDA camp, and rest, as we know, is history. Having said that, Nitish Kumar being an extremely, seen as a politician or a chief minister who had a complete grip over his governance. He had great administrative, control. All that was seen as great plus points for Nitish Kumar. But did he falter in the last few years? Yes, that is also evident. And that is what Tejasvi Yadav is trying to remind voters of. That yes, Bijli Sarak Pani is what you promised. Yes, it has been delivered. But perhaps Bihar needs more than that. And he is talking essentially to the first-time voters, Ayushman. And the first-time voters and the young voter category of Bihar, under 25, are roughly 20% of the voter list. So he is trying to appeal to that segment which has not seen, the lawless days of Lalu Yadav and Rabdi Devi regime. For them, Nitish Kumar is the present memory. That's the lived memory, the lived experience. And hence, that is the reason why Tejasvi Yadav feels that this vote can emerge as a constituency irrespective of their caste for him. Now, the big challenge for any party in Bihar would be, particularly for the political opponents, if they can ensure that those caste barriers can be broken. But those caste barriers are very, very strong barriers. Can those groups break out of those caste barriers and then vote is something that we'll be waiting and watching out for.
Also, Maria, you've shown in your ground reports that many voters have said that there has been a change on the ground because of 15 years of Nitish Kumar. There's been a change in the infrastructure and the delivery of basics. But what are the main criticisms against 15 years of Nitish Kumar that is in a way bolstering Tejasvi?
What after Bijli Sarak Pani? What after Nali Gali? What after he has delivered? Because, there was a lot of expectation out of Nitish Kumar. And one thing that is also evident is that the return of the migrants, that they have created this narrative that here is the chief minister who abandoned his own. And the migrant workforce is essentially, that comes in the category of the poor workforce. So they may just be seen as the Garib Gurba, as almost like a constituency. The poor as a constituency could be seen as. And will they be again voting on caste lines? Are they satisfied with what has been done by the center? Yes. A number of them, Ayushman, do say that they may be unhappy with what Nitish did because Nitish did not send buses like Yogi Adityanath did or in the neighboring states of Jharkhand, the Hemant Soren did. Nitish instead built those iron gates and ensured that the migrant workforce does not return. So that is creating a lot of anger. The villages, they are building the narrative in their respective homes. That is evident now against Nitish.
Also, Maria, do you sense any shifts in the campaign themes as we inch closer to the first phase of the polls?
And not really. I think it's more on the part of Tejasvi Yadav as I'm a young person. On the other hand, the BJP will continue to remind, BJP-JDU will continue to remind voters of what happened 15 years ago. That is something that they are doing. It is now on clear point here, Ayushmann.
Okay, I think we've lost that line with Maria. Thank you. I want to thank her for giving us that latest update from ground zero in Bihar as that political battle continues to heat up. Now, Maria also spoke to students in Motihari in Bihar on what they expect from their netas to tackle unemployment in the state.
बुनियादी तौर पे अगर देखें तो यहाँ पे एज ए स्टूडेंट हम ये चाहेंगे कि हमारे क्षेत्र में एजुकेशन की स्थिति अच्छी हो और चंपारण की स्थिति ऐसी है कि दोनों चंपारण को अगर आप देख लें तो तकरीबन 1 करोड़ के आसपास हमारा पॉपुलेशन आता है और यहाँ पे एजुकेशन की स्थिति है कि स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटीज़ हमारे यहाँ कुल बिहार में 12 हैं और इस पूरे रीजन में एक मुजफ्फरपुर में यूनिवर्सिटी है और ये एक सेंटर की यूनिवर्सिटी है जो कि पिछले 6 वर्षों से चल रही है। स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी की स्थिति ये है कि 3 वर्षों का अंडर ग्रेजुएट कोर्स 6 वर्षों में होता है, टाइम पे बच्चों को सर्टिफिकेट नहीं मिल पाता जिससे वो अपने ये आगे के स्टडीज़ को जब देखें तो इशू तो एक स्टूडेंट के नाते हम लोग का यही होगा कि हमारे क्षेत्र में अच्छा एजुकेशन मिले, रोजगार
का। So which party do you think will be able to address these concerns? Who is the leader that you feel will be able to address your concerns?
देखिए अब ये हमारे पास जो विकल्प है उसमें जो अवेलेबल बेस्ट है उसे हम लोगों को चुनना पड़ेगा तो उसमें कहीं ना कहीं जो अभी मौजूदा स्थिति है उन्हीं से उम्मीद की जा सकती है क्योंकि
तो करंट में मतलब जो चीफ मिनिस्टर है नीतीश कुमार से
हाँ उन्हीं से उम्मीद की जा सकती है क्योंकि हम पूर्व में जो 15 वर्ष पूर्व जो लोग थे उनके स्थिति उनके रीजन में क्या स्थिति थी एजुकेशन की ये सबने देखा है तो इन्होंने कुछ परफॉर्म किया है इससे इनसे कुछ उम्मीद की जा सकती है।
अच्छा।
जो विकास करेंगे उन्हीं को हम लोग वोट देंगे। अभी तक मतलब हमारे अंदाज से कि 15 साल से अभी नीतीश कुमार हैं तो हम लोग के लिए ये युवा के लिए हम लोग के लिए वो कुछ कर नहीं रहे हैं तो इस बार हम लोग सोच लिए हैं कि अब की बार सरकार हम लोग बदल देंगे। मेरे पूरे फैमिली जो है बीजेपी सपोर्टर है बट इस बार हम लोग चेंज करने का पूरा निर्णय ले लिए हैं कि अब
चेंज में कौन ऑप्शन क्या है?
ऑप्शन तो 2 ही है ना, आरजेडी और नहीं तो बीजेपी और बीजेपी के साथ गठबंधन है उनका जदयू का तो नीतीश कुमार हमारे अंदाज से वो सही अभी नहीं हमको लग रहा है जिसके कारण हम आरजेडी को हम सपोर्ट करेंगे।
हम तो कहेंगे हमारे क्षेत्र में जो विकास कर रहे हैं वो आने चाहिए। अभी तो जो है विकास नदारद है और मोती झील का विकास तो समझिए तो 10 साल हो गए वैसे की वैसे ही
तो
है
कास्ट पर
तो
वोट होगा।
वो कास्ट पे वोट होगा ऐसा नहीं जो विकास करेंगे बोलेंगे कि हाँ हम ये काम करेंगे, हम मोती झील का विकास करेंगे, हम मोतिहारी का विकास करेंगे, सड़कें ठीक करेंगे, नालियाँ जो है उनको ठीक करेंगे, गंदगी को नहीं होने देंगे, नए रोजगार लाएंगे, जो भी वो हो उनको वोट दिया जाएगा। नया कैंडिडेट अभी तो नया कैंडिडेट अब देखिए थर्ड फॉर्म कोई आने वाला हो तो ऐसा हो जो काम करे उनको वोट देंगे।
जैसा कि हम लोग जुआ यहाँ पे सब लोग खड़े हुए हैं तो जुआ को सबसे पहले चाहिए रोजगार और इस वक्त अभी पार्टी में ऐसा दिख नहीं रहा है जिससे रोजगार की कमी। जैसे तेजस्वी यादव कहते हैं हम आएंगे तो 8 लाख वैकेंसी देंगे, ये देंगे वो देंगे, लेकिन नीतीश कुमार थोड़ा इसमें अभी फ्लॉप है, जुआ उनसे नाराज है, फिर भी कोई ऑप्शन दिख नहीं रहा है। तो जैसे जैसे काम होता है
लेकिन फिर कोई
ऑप्शन भी तो नहीं दिख रहा है। मान लीजिए तेजस्वी यादव आएंगे तो बोलते हैं कि 8 लाख देंगे तो फिर 8 लाख देंगे तो उसका खर्चा भी तो देना है, उसको भी पेमेंट करना होता है, बहुत सारा प्रोसेस होता है, कह देने से तो होगा कुछ नहीं।
तो इसी के हिसाब से जो शायद नहीं हो
सकता है। अच्छा। ऐसा नहीं है।
लोकसभा के चुनाव के लिए तो मोदी जी ठीक है बट यहाँ पे विधानसभा का अब की बार चुनाव है तो बदलाव जरूरी है क्योंकि 15 साल से एक ही आदमी नीतीश कुमार हैं और वो हम लोग के लिए कुछ कर नहीं रहे हैं तो एक टाइप का ये हो गया कि जंगल राज।